Hello guys, my name is Rutvik, and in this video we are going to talk about the course that you will be learn in some times. So the name of the course is Python Beginner to Advanced, and I'm the instructor and creator of this course. So let me give you some introduction about me. So I am a AI professional engineer certified by IBM. So maybe you have some queries, right? First of all, why should we learn this course, and what are the domains that covered by Python, and whom this course is for, right? So let's solve all your queries first. So the first question is, why should we learn this course, right? So we have, because the Python language is one of the language which is worldwide used by people, right? So if you go anywhere in all around the world, you will find some people that those people are learning Python and working in a Python, right? So another language is that it quite easy to learn. Another thing is that about a Python is quite easy to learn and quite easy to interpret the code. So suppose you want to write you want to print a one line in a C language, and if you want to print a one line in a Python language, then I definitely say that, and after learning this course you will be definitely say that Python language is quite easy to run or write any kind of code, right? Instead of C language, because whenever you try to print any single line of code, at that time you have to write multiple line of code to print that a particular word or particular string or particular sentence. Whereas in a Python you will write a one line of code and you will print that sentence without write a multiple line of code. So another thing is that this is a platform independent language. So if you write a Python in a different platform, if you write a Python script in a different platform and you want to run that Python script in another platform, then you can easily implement in that platform without being worried about changes in the Python script. Okay, so now we are moving to our second query, that is a domains, that how many domains is covered by Python. So here comes the first and most crucial topic all around the world, is a machine learning engineer. So machine learning engineer is a sub part of AI, as you know that, and in this domain with the help of Python we can cover machine learning and deep learning, and also there are lots of another topics that we will cover using Python. That okay. Now if you want to become a data analyst and you want to analyze some of the data that given by a company to you, and at that time you have, if you have a Python as a your main language, then definitely you're gonna do this without being worried about any kind of things. Okay, so now if you do not want to pursue your career in artificial intelligence domain, if you want to pursue your career in a web development, right? So at that time Python have some different type of frameworks called Flask, Django. With the help of this framework you can easily develop your website without being worried about another languages. Okay, so now let me discuss, let me introduce some of the companies which is use Python language as their main language in a specific domain, right? So here some companies like Instagram, Facebook and Google, these are some of the high-tech companies currently use and currently working on a Python. So this course is for those who is a fully beginner, who doesn't have any knowledge, any prior knowledge in any different languages, right? And if you start your career, or if you want to pursue your first language in a Python, first language is a Python, then definitely you can go for this course. And suppose if you have a knowledge in a Python but you think that knowledge you have is not sufficient, so yet this, then definitely you can pursue this course. Now we are going to discuss some of the chapters that we will cover in this course. So the first chapter is that how the code is run in a background. So in this chapter we will discuss how you can run your code and how the actual background. If you write a Python script and you try to run that particular Python script, then what is the thing that running in the background, how machine will understand your code. We will all discuss all the things in the chapter 1. Apart from that thing, we are going to implement our first Python program in the chapter 1. So don't worry about that, and let's go for chapter 2. In the chapter 2, we are going to discuss all type of variables. Apart from that, we are going to discuss what is the string, and also we are going to discuss some of the functions, some of the pre-built function that available in the string variable, right? Now, in the chapter 3, we are going to discuss some of the data structures called list, tuple, dictionary, sets, and these are some of the predefined data structures is available in the Python language. And if we talk about the chapter 4, then we are going to discuss all type of comprehensions. In a chapter 5, we are going to discuss if else structure, condition loop, and in a chapter 6, we are going to talk about for and while loop. So as a chapter 7, we are going to discuss how we can create our own custom functions, right? So basically there are two type of functions. First of all is a predefined function that is defined or that is created by developer of the Python, and there is your own function which is the working in your way. Like suppose you want to create a function for a particular task, right? So at that time you can create your function, and you will learn that thing in the chapter 7. So in the chapter 8, we are going to discuss some of the oops concept, and also you will get to know that how you can create a class, how you can create the object. So we will learn all these things in a chapter 8. In the chapter 9, we are going to talk about generators, right? So these are some of the chapters that we will cover in this course. After that, what will be the outcome after pursuing this course? The outcome will be that you will be able to read any Python code, and you will be able to design any Python code, right? So if you are